this is step 4. And what we're going to do is finish the mask now by putting a casing around these raw edges on the top and the bottom of the mask. And those were done by the strips of cloth that we cut. One is 3 inches wide and one is 2 inches. The 3-inch one goes on the top. And what I first start to do is, and I eyeball this because I've done it a lot, but it's 1/4 of an inch that I press down on both the top and the bottom. And then I fold it, creating my own bias tape. I believe it's called bias tape in real life. And this is where using an iron is really a good idea. Now, I'm going to run this along the top, and I want to leave enough space to run a little pipe cleaner through there to hold the nose up, the piece against your nose. So that's why this one's a bigger one. I have to turn in this edge so that I don't have a raw edge sticking out. So I give myself a little, that's probably 1/2 of an inch. And I go ahead and put that right there and make sure that it meets together on the, right on the edge. Sometimes I just stick it right in my ironing board, and I make sure that this is up, all the way up to the fold line. And then I have to turn this under here too. So I don't know, you have to make that so it fits, because every mask is a little bit different in its dimensions once you get going. So I bring that around and create that casing, a nice finished edge, and I'm going to stitch this along the edge. So I've got that pinned and ready to go. I always turn it over and make sure that my pins, I can see my pins, so that I don't miss the stitch on that, picking up that back side. So that one's done on the top. I'm going to repeat the process by turning under 1/4 of an inch on one side and on the other side. You can run this forward and backwards and look at it if you've never done this, and then in half, making your edges meet. And then I'll finish that up on the bottom.